chilling temperatures outside the main entrance to the Stowe Mountain Resort. The Vermont Department of Labor is looking at whether a company on the job has misclassified employees as independent contractors.
The consequences are typically if someone is not an employee, we are conducting an investigation in a contractor that they would not be eligible. If someone is going to work every day by the same employer who tells...
I had 100 guys up here at one point. I don't have one guy up here now. We're a local union out of South Burlington, Vermont. All my guys are from Vermont. We got 11% unemployment in the state of Vermont. We can't compete with this, and it's not a union issue. We make it's a moral and what's right issue.
From Vermont. Corriveau, Vermont. I grew up in Heartland. I now live in Barrie.
I'm from Lincoln, Vermont.
I live in Charlotte, Vermont.
I've lived in Vermont 20 years.
Born and raised in Vermont. Been here 25 years.
Lived here all my life, 33 years.
We're here at Stowe Mountain. We're protesting that people are working illegally. There's not a lot of Vermont workers up here. They're getting paid cash, not paying taxes.
There's companies up here working that aren't paying their workman's comp and unemployment insurance taxes on their guys. They're paying their guys cash, which makes it hard for other companies to bid against.
We're out here today to bring awareness to activities that are going on the Stowe Mountain Lodge project. The facility is owned by AIG. They've recently sold it to Chartis. Chartis is another entity of AIG.
Pizzagalli has hired numerous substandard subcontractors up here, and specifically Kal-Vin out of Hudson, New Hampshire, which is a drywall metal frame contractor.
Kal-Vin has a long history of paying workers as 1099s, using intermediaries, which is another subcontractor to pay workers cash.
I was actually on this project and with several other organizers, and we did see Jose Gutierrez and his crew of carpenters up on the 5th floor that were working. He works under many different names, Zazaz, Framing, and also JIG, and the owner of that company is Ively Soto, which is either his girlfriend or business partner.
Hey, you working for Kal-Vin? Yeah. What do you think about the laying everybody off and hiring these subcontractors, man? Do you think it's fair?
I don't think it's fair, but we don't have option.
Huh?
I don't think it's fair, but we don't have option.
You don't have an option, yeah.
You know, this company's been doing this for about 4 years now, you know, through series and layers of subcontractors, labor brokers, and it's just dragging down the standards. And there's a lot of local people that live up in this area that could use the work.
I think it kind of hurts us quite a bit. You got a lot of Vermonters out of work.
2 years ago, we were up here, and the Carpenters Union built the majority of this project up to this point. Our carpenters were paid benefits and decent wages. What we have going now is Pizzagalli Construction has hired really substandard subcontractors up here, using labor brokers. Men are being paid cash in the $10 to $12 per hour price range, really being taken advantage of. Most of these guys are from Hudson, New Hampshire, working for Kal-Vin Construction. Very few Vermonters working on this site right now, and no union men on this site.
There's a price where the low price is too low, and I'm sure the quality of work goes down too. That would be my belief.
It's also, cheating the state and the federal government out of much needed taxes.
Vermont's $150 million in the hole right now for their state budget. And there's taxes going out the window right now. People aren't paying taxes because they're working for cash. They're getting paid $10.99. They're probably not going to be paying their straight taxes out of that either. And the state of Vermont is going to be missing tax revenue.
It's an illegal activity. It's fraud in our eyes.
We're really complaining about the subcontractors that are taking advantage of the laws up here and taking advantage of the people building their project.